box, his success rate is really high.
Kim, jump throw, boots it. Willie McCovey, the next Giant to hit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the third and final game of the series. In the air, center field. Drops into the glove, and there's two down. Willie Adames stands in. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
And Adames swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Third out, and that ends the frame.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back. And on the hill, the big righty, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
And here is Ji-Hwan Bae. Verlander, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good, balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now at the plate, Jung-Hoo Lee. Runner takes off. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Bae at second with nobody out. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Out of here. He made him pay for that one, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And up next for New York, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Seeing plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against a righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for him or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup. And
headed towards the corner. Forget it. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now, Ha-Sung Kim. And first offering is fouled off. And that one lifted in the air center field. Mays in pursuit. Brings it in. 2 away now. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Yeah, that's fouled off. Wells launched a homer in his most recent game. 2 outs. And it's 1-1. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Steven Kwan stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Fly ball to right. Yastrzemski squeezes it, and that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Top of the second. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Senga winds and deals. Ball 1 there.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And 1-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lee sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Ramos. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Senga, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Japan. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that is foul. 1 down, base is empty, and that's downstairs. Now 1-2. That one ripped, and that's a fair ball.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Strike 2. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Check swing, he held up. And a count even 1-1. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
As the game has moved along, we see more. Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So the bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Verlander back to work.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
And a big swing from Stanton.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Out to center. Mays has it sized up. One up, one down. Spencer Kim will hit next. There's a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Into center. Willie Mays makes the play.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Headed down the line. And a foul ball. And that one fouled off.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous. Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He'll touch them all. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Willie Adames, the next to hit. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is Yankees baseball. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Lee tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Willie Mays makes the play. And a quick out, number one. And next for New York, Seiya Suzuki. Flied out his first time. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That's back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And he held up. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
All these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Started to swing, held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have.
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. That's one way to quiet the crowd, and we are starting over. It's 3-3. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
Inside, just missed. Senga. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Stanton puts it away, and there's one away. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
High fly ball down the left field line. Suzuki hauls it in, 2 away. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broke.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. The Giants are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. We're tied now with 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, now the third baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
And that one fouled off. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ball one, no strikes. And that one in the air center field. Mays sizes this one up. And there's 2 away. Stephen Kwan stepping in now for the Yankees. Fly to right his first time. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Fitzgerald, 27 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Handles, throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in. Hit in the air out to center field. Lee under it. Makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. And up next for San Francisco, Willie McCovey. Check swing, didn't go. And that is ball 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. This to center field. And it falls. And that keeps the inning going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder. No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. Bottom of the inning, and here is Giancarlo Stanton. Verlander back to work. That one found hard the other way.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they take care of Stanton for the out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Spencer Kim. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And they have their first hit since the 1st inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. He's safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That's down and in.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Here's a 3-0. That clips the corner. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Off right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Lee in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Bullpen action for the Giants for the first time. Eric Miller preparing to come on if needed. Beck warming up as well. High fly ball out to left field. 2 down. Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch
Ball
misses, and that's ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Three 1 is on the way. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments.
Now on the bump, Eric Miller.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And there's a ball. 2 outs. Bases are full. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Up the middle, Fitzgerald. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
Here's the third baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Mays on his horse. Long run, tracks it down. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Willie Adames. And he grounds one to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Chapman batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Steps on first for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Elliot Ramos.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Goes down looking. Nothing doing here. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. That misses the zone. 1-0. And another ball. Action in the pen down there. Randy Rodriguez getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Doval also getting ready. That one missed. Now 3-0. Fastball for a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Stephen Kwan. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground, a short, could be two. There's one.
Out.
On to stretch. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Comes up empty.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1. Top of inning number 7. And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And there's the strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
That one not close. And 1-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
In the air, left field. Suzuki on the move. Makes the grab. And there's one away. Sam Huff getting ready to hit. First pitch just misses. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Late with the swing there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes.
That to right. Kwan settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's got it, and that is that. Nothing across. Camilo Doval on to pitch here. He's been so good against lefties. Henser Kim stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground, right side. McCovey steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Next to hit, Ji-Hwan Bae. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And next for New York, Jung-Hoo Lee. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Throw, save! And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Siggy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those guys.
Zips it across, and there are 2 outs. And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
First offering, and it just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times.
That one is downstairs. 2-2. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses. Throw to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So no run. We're at the top of the 8th. Yusei Kikuchi gets the ball now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Suzuki grabs it on the run. And now the first baseman, Willie McCovey. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Lee, long run. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That's to third. Kim tosses across to first. Third out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And ball 1. Doval measures 6 feet 2 inches, 185 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down. And now Ha-Sung Kim. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 5-3.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells. In the air, left side, Ramos. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Stephen Kwan now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Two outs, runner at first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
This one high in the air to left center. Ramos on the move to the gap. And that's the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Giants. And we're back. We go to the 9th. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Now into the game, Alex Jackson. He takes over behind the plate. Also entering the game, Oswald Peraza. He's in at shortstop. Devin Williams comes out trying to close it out.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
That misses. Ball one.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the eighth inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. One down. He's 2 outs away. Matt Chapman, the next Giant to hit. That one drilled left field. And out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 5-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
So 1 out, nobody on. Elliot Ramos will hit next. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Grounder might be 2. Stanton tossed to second. Can't hang on. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the Giants catcher, Sam Huff. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1.
Go with the tying run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
And the count 1-2.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure.
Ground ball right side, finds its way through, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know what's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Fitzgerald in the box now, takes strike 1. And that one fouled off. The Giants down to their final strike. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
I just want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pen like a bees. A little thick thing, keep it got a feel like she shot the theaters. Ever since she young, I've been a leader. I'm not a pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like one day.